Microsoft Excel is the go-to tool for working with data. There are probably a handful of people who haven't used Excel, given its immense popularity. Excel is a widely used software application in industries today, built to generate reports and business insights. Excel supports several inbuilt applications that make it easier to use. One such feature that allows Excel to stand out is Excel sheet formulas. Here, we will look into the top 25 Excel formulas that one must know while working on Excel. The topics that we will be covering in this article are as follows. What is Excel formula? Excel formulas and functions. Let's start. What is Excel formula? In Microsoft Excel, a formula is an expression that operates on values in a range of cells. These formulas return a result, even when it is an error. Excel formulas enable you to perform calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. In addition to these, you can find out averages and calculate percentages in Excel for a range of cells, manipulate date and time values, and do a lot more. You can create a simple formula to add, subtract, multiply or divide values in your worksheet. Simple formulas always start with an equal sign, equals, followed by constants, that are numeric values and calculation operators such as plus, plus, minus, asterisk, asterisk, or forward slash, signs. Types of operators. There are 4 different types of calculation operators: arithmetic, comparison, text concatenation, and reference. Arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators in Excel are used to perform basic mathematical calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. There are 6 major arithmetic operators that you can use to perform calculations. Addition, plus, adds numbers together. Subtraction, subtracts one number from another. Multiplication, asterisk, multiplies numbers. Division, divides one number by another. Percent, apply percentage. Exponentiation, caret, raises a number to the power of an exponent. As I have mentioned, each of these operators can perform a specific calculation, and in this tutorial, we will learn to use these operators. Comparison operators. With the operators in the table below, you can compare 2 values. When 2 values are compared by using these operators, the result is a logical value either true or false. 6 operators: equal, equals, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, greater than equals, less than or equal to, less than equals, not equal to, less than greater than. The most common comparison operator usage is in the if function. Here is a list of the most common comparison operators. Equal sign, equals, checks if 2 values are equal to each other. Returns true if values are equal. Not equal, less than greater than, checks if 2 values are not equal to each other. Returns true if values are not equal. Less than, checks if first value is less than second value. Returns true if first value is less than second value. Greater than, checks if first value is greater than second value. Returns true if first value is greater than second value. Concatenate operator. The term concatenate signifies the act of joining or merging. In Excel, the concatenate function merges text from various cells into a single cell. This tutorial elucidates using the concatenate function in Excel, providing a comprehensive understanding of its syntax and practical application through illustrative examples. The ampersand and calculation operator lets you join text items without having to use a function. For example, equals AE1 and B1 returns the same value as equals concatenate AE1, B1. Excel functions. 1. Sum. The sum function, as the name suggests, gives the total of the selected range of cell values. It performs the mathematical operation, which is addition. Here's an example of it below. Sum function. The sum function adds values. You can add individual values, cell references or ranges, or a mix of all 3. For example, equals sum, B3, B6, adds the values in cells B3 to B6. The product function multiplies all the numbers given as arguments and returns the product. For example, if cells AE1 to AE4 contain numbers, you can use the formula equals product, AE2, AE4. Quotient function. In Excel, we have a built-in function that gives the quotient for the division without the remainder. For example, the quotient function is used as follows, equals quotient, value 1, value 2. So if we use equals quotient, AE2, B2. Average returns the average, arithmetic mean, of the arguments. For example, if the range B2, E2, contains numbers, the formula equals average, B2, E2, returns the average of those numbers. Count counts the number of cells that contain numbers. Min returns the smallest number in a set of values. Max returns the largest value in a set of values. SUMIF adds the cells specified by a given condition or criteria. SUMIF function has the following syntax: SUMIF, range, criteria, sum_range. Range, the range of cells that you want to evaluate based on a given criteria. Criteria, it determines which cells will be added. Sum_range, these are the cells containing numeric. COUNTIF counts the number of cells within a range that meet a single criterion that you specify. COUNTIF function has the following syntax: COUNTIF, range, criteria. Range, the range of cells to count. Criteria, the criteria that determines which cells to be counted. The formula equals COUNTIF, I2, I6, yes, will count the number of respondents that voted for yes. AverGIF returns the average, arithmetic mean, of all the cells in a range that meet a given criteria. AverGIF function has the following syntax: AverGIF, range, criteria, average_range. Range, the range of cells that you want to apply the criteria. Criteria, it determines which cells to average. Average_range, these are the cells containing numeric values in the actual set of cells to average. If this function is one of the most popular functions in Excel, it can perform a logical test and returns one value if true and another value if false. The following is the syntax of if function: if logical_test, value_if_true, value_if_false. Logical test, a value or logical expression that can be evaluated as true or false. Value if true, the value to return if the logical test or logical expression evaluates to true. Value if false, the value to return if the logical test or logical expression evaluates to false.